Blow up, you know what I'm saying? Blow, real nigga, man. Fuck that blow, nigga. You fuck that blow. Don't fuck with me.
AfricaBlack, what it is, man?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Hanging, man. We got this Orlando DJ, executive, host, A&R, investor, and you know the most important, man, the entrepreneur. How you doing today, man?
Blessed, no complaints, you know?
That's what's up, man. It's your first time on Call That Blow, man. So,
yeah.
You know, for everybody watching, you know what I'm saying, I want them to know who you is, like in the background. Let them know, like, you know, where you come from and where you was born at.
All right, I'm from Florida. I was born in Broward County.
Okay.
To be exact. Born and raised, you know, I moved to Orlando like after high school, and this is where I reside now. I've been here for a very long time now. So like Orlando is my second home, you know. But yeah, I'm from Florida, man. I'm from the whole Florida, you know.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
So you said me from Broward County. How long did you live out there?
My whole life, born and raised. So I was born, went to elementary, middle school, high school, all that, you know, and I moved out of there after high school, so.
Okay, yeah. For sure. And I seen also, you know, you talk about, you know, your lifestyle growing up. You know, you've been through a lot of stuff, you know, as a kid. You know, you're talking about evictions, homeless, points of police brutality, you know, poverty. You know, give us like more of a detail on like how was that for you growing up as like, you know, as a kid, you know, because it's rough, you know, some parts of Florida.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Sure. So like, how was it for you, you know, growing up as a kid?
It was good. It was fun. I mean, it was a lot of hard times, but that made me, so, you know, it is what it is. But, like, overall, it was fun. You know, you don't really see the hard times until, like, you really look back and you be like, damn, it was like that, you know? But for the most part, it was fun. I got into a lot of trouble. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of friends, you know? I got into a lot of trouble, so you know, trouble is fun, especially when you in the act of it. But you know, it was cool, like single parent lifestyle. So you know, me, my mom, and my sister in the house. So I was always like the man of the house. I always had to be the go getter, the breadwinner. You know, go get the money, go get the whatever I needed to get. You know, so you know, born hustler, that kind of vibe.
For sure. And you know, you saying you know you had to grow up fast and everything. Like, how did that impact you in your life growing up? You know?
I grew up fast and it impacted me. It just grew me faster. Like it matured me. A lot of wisdom, a lot of wisdom. You know, I was forced to be a man as a little boy. So it just prepared me for like life now, because like I'm grown now, but I've been doing this. You feel me? I've been handling money, finances. I've been just being a man as a little boy for real. So it just prepared me for the future, you know?
Yeah, and I know we was talking before we started the interview, you know, you was telling me you started the DJ thing not that long ago.
Yeah.
Probably like, what, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah. I started DJing in 2018. So that's 3 years. The exact day I remember, I bought all my equipment like January of 2018, and I just stay home, learned, and I got my first booking February 11th, which is also my birthday. Yeah.
So that's basically like not even a month into you being a DJ.
Oh yeah, literally I went to the pawn shop, I bought a MacBook for like $300 and a MacBook Air, and I bought my little DJ board for like whatever, a few hundred. You feel me? Bought a little Serato Pro and all that. And a month later I got booked to DJ at a downtown nightclub. And so like my first gig was a big gig. Like I had the clothes and everything. There was a lot of pressure, but it just threw me in the game. Like I just had to go. And then from my first booking, I've been booked ever since. So it was a blessing, but like,
for sure.
You know?
Yeah. And you know, you actually wanted to be a DJ. What like led you on to be doing that? Did you have any music dreams? Did you want to be a rapper? Was there something that made you...
ever intended on being a DJ. Like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, high school, I never ever would have thought I would be a DJ. Like it's not something I had any interest in. But I was throwing parties in college at Valencia. I went to Valencia and I went to UCF. But I went to Valencia and I was throwing house parties, big crazy house parties. And me and my boy Buddha, DJ Buddha at the time, we was just throwing house parties, man. I'm talking about everywhere, every day. And then he moved and he went out of state. So when he moved, he was a DJ. So we had no DJs.
Okay.
I was like the host, you know, hosting the party and on the mic and stuff. But when he moved, we had no DJ. So I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself because I can't get in nobody else's vibe. I'm gonna just create the vibe.
Yeah.
So I said, man, let me just do it. I ain't know I was gonna go crazy with it. I ain't know I was gonna do nightclubs and all that. I just thought, let me do this, you know, cause I love music already.
Yeah.
Let me try this, and I tried it and it worked.
You know, it's crazy that you say you bought your equipment in the pawn shop. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's exactly what I did too with this camera, man.
For sure.
My first time actually, you know, getting a camera, I went to the pawn shop. Bought it for $100, and these waddies you say like you had a booking next month. I'm not gonna say it was probably like a month for me, but I think it was like a couple of months. I had got booked for a wedding.
That's what it is.
And I never knew the type of money came with, like, you know, doing videography, because that's what they called me for. I wasn't even a videographer yet. They called me to do video, so I ended up like getting into video because of that. So, you know, it's crazy how, you know, you say that, you know, you started off doing it from Valley Pawn or wherever the pawn shop that you went to. I went to Valley Pawn. And I bought a camera. Literally bought it for $100, made over $1,000 off that like camera instantly. And I'm like, wow, this right here, this is something. And like, just kept on going kept on the snowball effect. You know what I'm saying? I kept doing one thing and it kept on rolling.
That's what it be about. Like, people always try to like, oh, I don't got this and I don't got that. Man, use what you got till you get what you want. Exactly. That's my theory. You feel me? So I could have went and blew, you know, a few thousand on a MacBook from the Apple store or whatever. But I was like, man, let me just start small and then elevate my way up. You know, so that's what's important. Like, my little brother just called me and like, big bro, I want to start a podcast, but I ain't got no camera. I'm like, bro, you don't need no camera, you need no mic. But you got an iPhone 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever.
Yeah, like 14 right now too.
Whatever the new, you know, I don't really keep up with all that technology.
I up like 10.
You feel me? I don't really care. I got my phone working straight. But what I'm saying is, I told him, I say, bro, you got your phone, bro. Press record and start your podcast. Everything else will follow. It's about elevation. My favorite word in life is elevation. So just press record, start your YouTube channel, and start your podcast. And then the audience will see you grow. You will see yourself grow when you update your camera, update your mics, update your software, update your intro. You feel me? So it's just about starting. I just jumped in it. I ain't hesitate. I ain't think about it. And now I got a better board. I got a better program. I got better speakers. But I started with a $300 MacBook from the pawn shop.
Yeah, and people
I still have right now.
People gotta hear that, man, because, you know, they don't see the struggle when how it started. They usually just see whenever the people are up and going and already got going up, but they never get to see, you know, the beginning stages of how it started, man. And that's good that you say that, because a lot of people probably be thinking in their head like, man, I gotta go and buy the most expensive equipment, or I need this, I need that. But like you just said, you know, you start off from one thing and you start building yourself.
Like, your biggest obstacle in life is yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of times it's you stopping you. Yeah. Because you feel you don't got this, you don't got that, you can't do this, or you can't. Nah, bro, it ain't no type of person that could do a type of thing. Anybody could do anything. It's just you gotta put your mind to it. And a lot of times we are our biggest hater, our biggest problem, our biggest obstacle, our biggest fear. Because if you think about it, like, really, like, when a bit be like, man, they be hating on me. Who hating on you? Who's stopping you? Yeah. Nobody ain't. You stopping yourself. You feel me? So I had to get out of that mindset, because once upon a time I was in that mindset, like, you know, black boy from the hood. I feel like the police stopping me. I feel like my dogs might be hating. Like, man, nobody ain't hating on me. Nobody ain't stopping me. I'm stopping myself. Let me just go ahead and do what I gotta do and make it shake. You feel me?
Yeah.
For sure.
And I know you were just talking about, you know, doing events and everything.
Yeah.
You know, with these events, you've been going crazy like this whole year. And what is your best memory this year? And what was your favorite event, if you have one? What's your favorite memory of that event?
That's a great question. Actually, you know what my favorite event was this year? It's because I DJ so much, and I, you know, throw parties and all that stuff so much, like so much. My favorite event this year wasn't even an event that I threw or I DJ'd or I worked at, whatever. It was the Mook Boy versus Woop battle, whatever.
That was, yeah.
Bro, it was so fun, bro. Like, I enjoyed myself. I felt like a little kid in the candy store. Like, I had so much fun, bro. I was on stage with them boys, hanging out. You feel me? You would have thought I was in the battle, bro. I had so much fun because I'm a very, like, competitive person, and I'm a very music inclined. Like, I love hip hop, I love rap. So when I seen that verses, it's like, it just was so much fun, bro. Like, I really genuinely enjoyed myself. Like, I was vibing the whole time. Like, it was a good battle. It was a good night. And I had a lot of fun. Like, people got me on camera. And like, yeah, boy, was lit. I'm like, yeah. I usually don't be that lit. I usually, more reserved, more calm and cool, collective in the cut. But that one, I turned up. I went crazy. Like, I had so much fun, for real.
Man, the city definitely did need that versus battle, man. It was good. I even watched it myself, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That was really good, though, man. That was definitely something like to remember, man. Like, for a legendary moment, man, for both of them artists, man. Especially coming to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Both of them.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what it is, man.
For
hey,
sure.
man, and as well, like, you being an A&R, man, like, what artists have you worked with? Because I see you worked with a lot of artists and everything. Like, what artists personally have you worked with? Like,
I worked with really everybody coming out West Orlando. Like, I done been in the studio with everyone from Loose Cannon to Glock 9 to... But I've been in the studio with Hot Boy, Rico Cartel, 600 Nuke Gotti, Dreesy, Dave from the Grave, Bougie Bailey, Baby B&E. I've been in the studio with Pooey.
Catalog's crazy.
I've been in the studio with not Drees, excuse me, but what's her name? Tiffany, excuse me. I've been in the studio with Rihanna. I've been in the studio with everybody from West Orlando. I've been blessed to be in the studio with amazing artists that are successful to this day, that's doing their thing to this day. Some here, some not. But everyone you could think of, I got records with a lot of artists. I'm sitting on like 20 plus records right now, and so much talent. And a lot of times when I get in the studio for the first time, they weren't as big as they are. Like, I put a lot of artists on the radio for the first time. I put a lot of artists in label situations for the first time, literally.
Sure.
I put a lot of artists in front of opportunities. They first shows, they first basically label meetings. Open up a lot of doors. Not to brag or nothing, but I have. So a lot of artists. There's so much great talent in this city, bro. It's amazing. Like, at this point, we might be not just one of the biggest in the city or the state, but in the nation, bro. Like, it's crazy. Man,
Florida in general has been going crazy for the last, I could say 6+ years, man.
For real.
I'm talking about, it started off, back in the day, Florida, it did have the Rick Rosses, the T-Pains, the Flow Riders, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, I can't forget Plies, man. Yeah. Even that, like, from then to now, it's going crazy, yeah? I feel like everybody from like the Rod Waves to, like you said, the Glocks, the Hot Boys, you even got down south, the Kodaks, you know what I'm saying? All these people are going crazy. Even up north, like Jacksonville, right now, Jacksonville has a crazy scene and everything. Yeah. But like, you working as an AR, like when did you start doing that? Was that something that like automatically just came around? Because I know you, like you said, you was hosting and doing stuff. Was that something that was just like put together?
How it came around was, like I said, I've always loved music and I always like to be versatile. So I just don't want to do one thing. If I DJ, I want to DJ and produce and A&R and write and engineer and, you feel me, do everything involving music.
Yeah.
So I was going crazy with the DJing and I wanted to put my own songs together. And before I actually put my songs together, I did a few ciphers with my boy Nugget, Sensei, Sour K, and DJ Flamines. We put together that West Orlando Cypher with Mook Boy, D-Boy, Loose Cannon, and Tony Boy. And that went crazy. Over 1 million views on YouTube right now. It went so crazy. It's one of the biggest songs ever out of Orlando, period.
If not the biggest.
It's up there on one of them.
Yeah.
And then we put together a few more ciphers. We did the West Orlando female cipher. We called it the Queen cipher.
Yeah.
And that one did crazy numbers too. So 2 great records, some more ciphers. Shout out to them boys, like I said, Nugget, Flamine, Sensei, Sour K. Shout out to the whole gang, the whole shed. Well, we put those together, and then I got a few more records like Reloaded. That's also the crazy numbers.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna talk about that.
Got deleted. Yeah. Put it back up. Did some more crazy numbers, and I just said, let me just keep doing this because it's working. Yeah. And I got a lot more records that I don't really get I don't want to say the credit, like the clout credit, but my credit, like my name is not even on it, but I was a part of a lot of records that have over 1 million views that I helped put together. Whether I helped engineered it, I was in the studio helping with the writing, the ad libs, the production of it, the overall completion of the record. A lot of records, and not just in Orlando either. Jacksonville, Broward County, Palm Beach, excuse me, Gainesville. I've been all over the state just with different records. Like I've been in the studio with some crazy names. I don't even take pictures with these guys because I ain't really know. That ain't my vibe. Like I probably should for resume purposes, but I just don't really be caring about all that. But big names, like crazy name, like
how do you feel about that too, man? You know, because like you said, you know, where you coming from to like where you at today, you know what I'm saying? Did you ever plan for like any of this to happen?
Nah, because like I said, I never my brain was on different things at a younger age. Like
that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing.
Yeah,
man.
I was never thinking like I don't want to DJ like that. It just like, you feel me? Like I'm from Broward County, so growing up, like before we even hit the clubs, like we ain't even know what a DJ was, what a host was. Like our brain was on some get money type of time. You feel me? So like literally, I never expected to be a DJ. I never expected to be no club guy, no event guy, no DJing UCF basketball, no DJing, you know, sneak conventions and all these weddings and all these clubs and all this crazy stuff. So it's a blessing. I ain't gonna lie. Like it really is. I never ever imagined this. But to be where I am, I'm blessed. You know, like I really am. I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of opportunities, but I know I work for this. I sacrifice for this. I starve for this. And like even though I jumped in the game and I kind of went up kind of fast, like I really struggled a lot, man. Like maybe not in this department, but I had to struggle and hustle a lot more than the average person. You know, sleepless nights, hungry nights. You feel me? Like real deal hustling, real deal starvation, real deal thugging to get what I'm trying to get, you know?
And like being like going through stuff like that as you was coming up, you know, how did you not able to like fall, you know? Because some people, they lack motivation in life, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, you know, you've been probably times that you felt like, damn, you know, it didn't go all the way. I don't know, the certain situations, certain things you probably been through that, you know, probably made you feel like, damn, it's probably not going the way I did. How did you like overcome that? Them nights, like you say, you know, the sleepless nights and hungry
and
nights.
I always got them nights. You know, like the human body, the human species is always, we built to want more. So no matter how much you get, you always want more. That's why you got these guys like Jay-Z that's billionaires, that's still not chasing, but it's still working for another dollar. Kanye West, 8-9 billion, still hustling like, be you $1 billion up, and you still talking about more.
Money.
So that's just the human species. We're trained to always want more and more and more. You feel me? But with me, God, to answer that question directly, like I'm a firm, strong believer in I'm a spiritual person, and you know I'm a strong believer in God. So God is what get me through everything. My mom, I just talked to her just now, my best friend, my sister. We just had a huge argument, but like my mom and my sister, man, ain't you know breaking that. Ain't no everybody come and go. My mom and my sister always there. We just cuss, yell, scream, all that on the phone. But guess what? I'll be talking to tomorrow. Them, you feel me? So that's who really get me through. God and my family, my mom and my sister. You feel me? They get me through everything. And it's been a lot of times where I felt like giving up or quitting. Not even just music. It's deeper than that because I'm a whole person. It's a lot of times where I felt like just being a bum. I'm just giving up on life. I'll be like, man, it's too hard. Well, like my dog Mark, you feel me? My OG. He always tell me like, bruh, it's two choices, win or lose. Get money or don't get money. Be rich or be a bum. Like, it ain't no alternative. It ain't no in between. It's yin or yang. What you gonna do? And I don't want to be a bum. I don't want to lose. So, I gotta keep going. Simple.
That's real, man. That's real, man.
Don't stop. And keep going and going and going.
Yeah, so I'm sure people need to hear that, man, because I'm pretty sure not everybody has that that mindset, like how you have it. Because I've been around people, you know, and I've seen, you know, like some people, you know, give up on their dream because they might have stumbled that first time. But you know, I always tell people, like, you know, even like from you just said, the Jay-Z's, the Kanye's, to the higher powers, everybody has a time that they been to a point that, you know, they have messed up, they failed at something, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's the drive to want to keep on going, you know what I'm saying? That's how our minds and our bodies are built to do. But, you know, some people just feel like, you know, I either be a bum or I'm either going to get up and keep on going, you know what I'm saying? Even with this, man, I've been turned down a lot of time, but, you know, I look at it like, you know what, man, it's cool because at the end of the day, you know, whatever God got for me, He got for me, and I got to keep on pushing.
Sure. That's what it be by.
That's real, man. That's real.
That's what it be by for real. And don't get me wrong, like how you said, I get turned on a lot, but I'm a hustler and I don't let nothing get to me.
For sure.
Like this is about a little crazy little little thought, but I remember, look, okay, boom, we used to go to the mall, right? And we used to be like, who could leave with the most phone numbers, like girls and stuff, you feel me? And like, bruh, the secret to that, how I always used to win, not saying me, but how my dog always used to win, he just never gave up. Like, bruh, he would just go to every girl.
Yeah.
Like, say he go to 20 girls and 10 say no and 10 say yes, but you got 10 numbers.
Yeah.
He probably got 3, 4, 5. How you get so much? But we pick and choose. Man, he was going to everybody. You feel me?
Yeah.
Going to everybody. And he get turned on a lot, but guess what? He got a lot of yeses.
Yeah.
So when you take that, you feel me? I know it's kind of weird to compare, but you take that and you put it at this. You feel me? Years later, more mature, grown, more intelligent, all that, and you just keep knocking at doors. You don't pick, I'm gonna be knock at this door, then that door. You knock at every door. 100 people might say no, but it only take one yes for you to go crazy.
That's real.
You feel me? It only take one yes. And me, I'm a hustler, man, so I'm not gonna pass no door without trying to kick that bit down, cause one of them doors is gonna be open. And the door that's gonna be open might have a pot of gold in that bit. And I'm gonna get that pot of gold because I'm gonna try every door. You feel me?
Yeah.
For real.